Okay, folks are asking about how to use the new appointment management software to book their appointments online. So I'm recording a helpful tutorial video. I hope this will be of some help to you all. Okay, so I've pulled open, actually I've got two tabs open here. I've got the appointment scheduler open in the top window, and that address is photosbyfeist.fullslate.com. And in another tab, I have opened another important address, which is photosbyfeist.com/pals/schedule.php, and that one shows you the entire year's worth of events. Because if there are some disadvantages to the online scheduler, and one of them is it doesn't really show you what location you're booking for at the moment. So you have to use the calendar of events and know the schedule of events so that it can help you when you're booking an event. So for the purposes of this demonstration, I'm going to show you Valentine's because we happen to be coming up on the Valentine's event right now. So I'm going to click Valentine's Pals, and then it presents you with a new options here. You can do standard appointment or you can do a plus appointment. For those that are familiar with the studio, think about it sort of like SITs, okay, with one major difference. The major difference being that now an appointment is for 1 to 2 dogs doing one theme for a standard appointment. But if you have 3 or more dogs, that's one theme as a plus appointment. And the basic difference between the two is the amount of time that we allocate for you working with your pets in the studio. So more dogs almost always translates to more time, and so because of that we require a longer appointment for that. For the purposes of this demo though, I'm going to show you the standard appointment. So I'm going to click on standard appointment, and when we do that, the next screen takes you to a calendar, and that calendar shows you what should be the appointments that are still available for that event. And so yeah, for you to book from. So I'm gonna take this 12:30 appointment here on Saturday the 12th. I'm gonna take a 12:30 appointment. So it wants you to now create an account. So you can, if you're already a registered user, you can sign in. I'm going to create a new account here. So I'm going to Tom Feist, and I'm going to type in my information, 9430077 in my email. I'm going to use one that I have not previously used. Okay, because I happen to already be a client in the system, so I'm going to use a different email address. Okay, so I'm going to proceed to payment. And at this point, it's going to prompt you for the prepayment. Prepayment is required for half of the appointment fee. So you have to pay $9 in advance for a standard appointment, $18 in advance for a plus appointment. And you can pay with your card on file, or you can enter a new card. I'm going to enter a new card, and so at this point I'm going to pause the video until I enter this information, because I am actually going to charge my own credit card $9. So I'm going to continue, but I'm going to pause the video because the whole world doesn't need to know my credit card number and the CVC number on there. So all right, I will pause the video and I'll be right back. Okay, so I'm back now, and I have typed in all the information that it asked for. I hit the button, and I have successfully now scheduled the appointment. At this point, it asks you if you would like to schedule another appointment or if you would like to register, so you can log in and make changes and whatnot. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to register, because that does give you the advantage of being able to come back into the system with ease next time you want to do a booking. So I'm going to create my account, and give me just one moment here as I create a password for the account and push the register button. Okay, so then of course it's going to say I already have a Full Slate account with this email address. Okay, because I already do have one, so I'm already registered. But So that's a good idea, because then when you come back to the system, it makes it a lot easier to set up your future accounts. Now, as of the time that I made this video, I turned off the ability to make changes to your appointments. So you cannot cancel an appointment. You also can't move one. Mostly because what I found out is that, and until something changes, that's going to stay the case. The reason is you need to contact me if you need to schedule a change or cancel an appointment. And the reason that is, most of the time people just need to change because they need to change from like this day to that day, or they need to change the time to later in the day, that kind of thing. And unfortunately, the system, once it charges you $9, I have to go in and then manually issue a refund. So it gets to be a logistical nightmare of issuing refunds, versus if I just move your appointment for you, then I don't have to issue a refund because there's no refund happening. I'm just moving your appointment. So until further notice, you're not able to actually modify your appointment after you make it. But I'm going to log in here, and I'm going to submit this. And if I look at my appointments, you can now see all of the appointments that I have registered for up to this point. So you can view the details of this appointment, and it says if you need to make a change, contact us. It shows my phone number or my email address. I would prefer strongly that you email me if you need to make a change, not to call me. Although, I mean, if you call me, I'm probably going to tell you email me, because I live and die by my email inbox. So everything that's said to me on email, I can keep a record of, but even my own people know not to trust anything that they've told me. So, I mean, it's just a question of me having so much going on in life. But anyway, there's not any way to change right now online, because, like I said, it makes things complicated with refunds. If all you need to do is move, it actually charges you 2 separate deposits, and then I have to go in and refund you one, and it gets to be a big mess. So again, the system is pretty cool though, because it'll send you a reminder email. It sends you actually several reminder emails along the course of the time. As the time advances and it gets closer to your appointment, it sends you reminders. So that's kind of nice, because you won't forget about your appointments, hopefully. The appointment fee of $9 or $18 is non-refundable, and that's because if you commit to me that you're going to be there, that precludes us from taking some walk-ins possibly. And if I'm standing there waiting for you to show up and my whole studio is idle at the moment, I mean, I've got to pay bills. I mean, that's all there is to it. So unfortunately, the $9 appointment charge, or $18 for a plus appointment, is a non-refundable charge. Now, there's some cool things about appointments, and that is that you will earn rewards tokens. So for each appointment that you make and keep, you will earn a token. So for one standard appointment, you earn 1 token. For a plus appointment, you earn 2. At some point in the future, we're going to make those points redeemable for all sorts of cool stuff. So you'll want to hang on to those for those tokens, and you get those tokens by making and keeping an appointment. So it's our way of rewarding loyalty. Okay, you'll notice that up here, this entire transaction, everything is taking place over HTTPS. HTTPS is the secure form of internet protocol, and that means that your data is being sent back and forth between your browser and the server, and is totally encrypted. So any information, including your credit card data and all of that, is sent over a secure wire, and you don't have to worry about it. I mean, let's put it this way. I have booked 3 appointments for myself using my own system. So that just goes to show that, you know, I've actually paid myself $27, but hey, I've invested many more thousands than that in that business. In this business, what's 27 more? So that just goes to show that I have enough faith in the system that I put my own credit card in there 3 times, and so you should feel very safe putting your information in the system as well. From inside your console, you can access your profile, and I would strongly appreciate, I would really, really love it if you hit your profile and fill in your address here and your city, state, and zip. That just will help me so much with managing all of the client contacts and things of that nature. So, please, when you're finished with that, you can push the save button, and when you're all done using the system, you can log out. Okay, I have another address open in another tab underneath here. This is an address that you might want to go and bookmark this page, because this one is very valuable because it shows you the entire year schedule of events and who the studio is benefiting on that particular weekend. So if you want to, go on a certain weekend when Pibble Awareness Coalition is being benefited, then that's on Harvest Pals on this day, and it's on Luau on August 3rd and 4th. So that can help you if you want to look at certain groups. Also, it'll help you know the dates that you need to book for a certain event. Once you get into the system, and I'm working on why this is the case, but if you pick beach and hit standard appointment, it's still showing you these appointments in January, and I've got a tech support ticket in right now to figure out why the heck that's the case, because it really should not be showing you these appointments. And so I do have a tech support ticket in for that right now. But in the meanwhile, you'll have to just refer to this calendar to see that beach and surf is actually happening August 10th and 11th, 17th and 18th, and 24th, 25th, and 31st and September 1st. Okay, so that you can navigate the calendar to those dates. April, May, June, July, August. So these are actually the dates for beach and surf. And the way that we know that is because we looked at the schedule, beach and surf, and we see that these are the 4 weekends that event is happening. So hopefully this clarifies some of the questions about how to use this system. Again, it's not a perfect system, but it's going to take us so far in advance as far as being more organized and with less waiting involved at these events.